Good morning, all. It is Monday, December 18th of 2023, and I thought I would address this. This came Friday, and since I have a family and I don't bother with this on the weekends, I thought I'd answer this today. So, give women back their rights. What rights did they lose? If you're talking about abortion, first of all, it wasn't a right, it was a law. Technically, it wasn't even a law. But don't sit here and tell me they lost their rights. It was given back to the states for individual states to either legislate on or have the people vote on abortion rights. If you want to call it abortion rights, okay? Ohio, which tried to ban it, put it out to a vote. The people voted. They still have abortion. Look, if you're going to talk about abortion, men should have no say in this. None. Other than it should be a choice between the man and the woman having the child. I don't think government should be involved in this. But since you brought it up, you do realize that the Democrats, even when they had a supermajority for 50 years, never codified Roe v. Wade. They used it as a voting chip. Oh, Republicans and conservatives are going to take away your Roe v. Wade rights, your abortion rights. You better vote for us, okay? 3 months before it was actually overturned, there was a leak, which has never happened before in the Supreme Court. And we still haven't figured out who leaked the decision. But with 3 months before the actual decision came out, remember, it had 50 years beforehand to do this. Did nothing. And now they're trying to use that pawn to say, see, we told you if you didn't vote for us that this was going to happen. Now vote for us back in so we can change it. And they never will. It's like universal health care. It'll never happen. Never. So they gave the right to the states. Now, if you don't like what your state is doing, then you have a way to get the people out to put in what the people you want for your legislation. Ohio did it. I don't know why other states can't do that. Okay? Leave gay people alone. I don't bother gay. I'm in New York. Gay people are fine here. They can get married. They can walk around in the streets. Nobody bothers them. Nobody cares here. Now, outside of New York City, I'm sure gays have problems. I'm sure there's a lot of bigots. There's a lot of people who are transphobic. There's a lot of people who are homophobic. I can't speak for outside of here. Here in New York, gay people's rights have not been touched. Fuck, the whole month of June is Pride Month here. I mean, good God, there are parades and everything. They're bigger than the friggin' St. Patrick's Day parade, okay? Which they won't let them march in because apparently it's a religious thing. That's a whole different ball game. Let's see, tax the rich. Don't you think that the rich are paying taxes? Maybe they find loopholes where they don't pay as much. But they're still paying. In fact, they're paying most of the taxes because they make the most money. Now, they're trying to burden us with more taxes. Big corporations and rich people are going to find a loophole, or they're going to raise their prices so their profit margin stays the same or gets better. That's how that works. They take the risk. They also have everything to lose. And they do pay their fair share of taxes, believe it or not. Pay teachers more. 100% agree. 100% agree. I don't think teachers are being paid enough. I don't think good teachers are being paid enough. Because let's face it, there's a lot of shit out there too. The people who just go there because it's a job. They don't care about the kids. They put out the curriculum that they're told, and they go home and do whatever. But good teachers, very, very good teachers, first of all, are hard to find. Second of all, you don't pay them. You don't pay them. They just got paid here in New York, where teachers are I don't know if they're starting, but they're real close to six figures. At least within 5 years, they're a six-figure salary. Which is damn good, especially with all the benefits they get. And they're in the union. But that's here in New York. I don't know about other places. Other places, I don't know if they even have teachers' unions. You know, there's a lot of union-free school districts around, especially out here in Long Island. I don't know about upstate. Truthfully, I don't even know about New Jersey. I don't know if it's a union or just because at a certain point you get tenure and you can't be touched. Something like that. But I agree. Teachers should get more money. They're being fucking pounded. And it's not even so much they should get paid more. They need more support. I can't tell you how many times my wife, who is a teacher, a special education teacher, had to go out and get her own supplies because the schools don't supply it. Technically, it's a tax write-off, but it's not a whole lot. It's a lot when it comes out of your pocket, but when you try to get it back from the government, you know what I mean? There's your tax bullshit again. Now, if you want to keep going with things more and more and more, yeah, things suck. A lot of it sucks. A lot of it is just shit thrown into your fucking head that you just believe blindly. Women have not lost their rights, okay? They don't get paid enough, in my opinion, especially if they're doing the same job a man does. They're not getting ahead quickly enough, or as quick as a man would. That's just the I can't say it's the reality, it's the way it is. It should change. But you're also taking away women's rights by letting men play women's sports, trans people. Okay? I don't care if you're transitioning. You're still man size. You still have the strength of a man. Okay? So now if you want to talk about rights, that's what they're losing. They're losing their right to compete, especially on the collegiate level. And if they want to get in the Olympics, I mean, really? Now, should there be something for... I think there should be a whole separate category for trans people. Let them compete against each other. That's fair. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Fucking... Does your Echo show go off just randomly? Fucking stupid thing. Anyway. Yeah, so... If you want to talk about women's rights, talk about that. How they're losing their rights to men. To biological men. And it's not transphobic. It's just... It's physical. I always go back to Dave Chappelle. He meant it to be funny. But in a way, he's right. If LeBron James decided to transition and wanted to be a woman and play in the WNBA, he would destroy that league. So, I mean, that's not fair. You want to give the women their right back to fair competition? Yes, I believe that. I believe that 100%. But are you being transphobic in the process? I don't think you are, only because biologically men are just bigger. Even if they're transitioning, they're bigger than women. It doesn't make them 5'7" if they're 6'5". You know what I mean? So I don't know what you're talking about with women's rights. That might be the only thing I see them losing. But they're fighting like hell. I don't know if that answers everything or if it's even satisfying, because it probably isn't. But you all have a good day anyway. Booyah!